Chikii is originally a mobile gaming app for PC and console games as a cloud gaming platform with over 400 games from Steam and other game libraries. All you need is a mobile phone to play your favorite PC games or play on the browser. The question is, what hardware is Chikii running these games with? We do have an answer. Let's check out the hardware specifications. Now before we get into the specifics, if you're interested in getting started with Chikii, our Getting Started guide is here. Now I ran several PC games on the platform with benchmarks for this test. A few things I found out with several games is that there are FPS caps on many games, even with frame cap settings and VSync off. For example, Cyberpunk would only hit 30 FPS no matter the setting or resolution. Batman Arkham Knight had the same issue. GTA 5 was even worse, only hitting around 15 FPS at 800 by 600 resolution. I have no idea why. Also realize that Chikii streams at 480p for standard users and up to 720p for their high definition users. This is actually a shame. Why? Let me show you. For games like Red Dead Redemption 2, I hit frames in the hundreds even when I set the game to 1080p. Look at this average. So Chikii takes the gloves off for this game for some odd reason. And another game where performance is actually great is Forza Horizon 5. The settings are set to extreme and it's clear that the stream goes up to 60 FPS. Here's the full benchmark. As you can see, this configuration had no problem hitting close to a 60 FPS average at 1080p in-game. Here are the hardware components. An AMD Ryzen 9 5900X 12-core processor, which is exactly the desktop CPU I'm running on my machine. The GPU is an RTX 3060. Now I find it interesting that they are running desktop hardware, but guys, this configuration is much better than the Shadow Boost tier and it comes close to the Shadow Power upgrade. This CPU is rated higher than the GPU in terms of frames. It's a decent processor guys, I use it to render 4K videos as you've seen on the channel many times, so Chikii isn't slacking on hardware. This means they're being cheap on the video stream. 480p and 720p are a crime. So Chikii actually has the means to give us a decent 1080p experience, but they're not. Maybe they're preparing for it, or maybe they're just being cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. Maybe they're just living up to their name. All jokes aside, I'm actually pretty surprised to see hardware this good. Maybe they'll increase their stream in the future. So if you like this benchmark for Chikii Cloud Gaming, give us a like. Also make sure to join as a member of the channel or join our Patreon and our Discord in the links below. And above all else, make sure to subscribe to keep it locked right here at the only place we can do battle in gaming heaven, Cloud Gaming Battle.